going to unmute you and camera is on.
Great. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Hey, by the way, sorry we missed you guys yesterday. As you know, every day we do minimum 5, even sometimes 7. 7 is the maximum number I'm able to handle with a virtual meeting with Alice. We talk to distributors, we talk to the contractors, we talk to the designers, and we basically is so-called a small group meeting, okay? And sometimes even one-to-one meeting. And we're looking for opportunities out there. So those meetings sometimes are 30 minutes, sometimes it's like a 1 hour based on the subject, talking about how broad the lighting products we're doing. So because of that, yesterday at 11 o'clock, we are a little bit confident with the one guy, the one distributor, he really said, that's the only time slot I had. So sorry about that, I apologize. So today we come back again, and we want to really talking about the construction, because if you look at what's going on out there right now, one thing is the retrofit business kind of slowing down. Okay, doesn't matter how you look at it. Okay, I would say at least a drop like a 20–30% on the retrofit side. Okay, and surprising enough, as you guys know, the housing market is going very, very strong. Number one. Number two is new construction of the new homes is going up.
It's going up.
It's going up and going up and going up. Right?
Yeah, we have data.
Oh, we have a data for that. My goodness. Would you guys pull out that data? Leslie, talk about that.
I'm pulling it up, and I'm going to have Jared talk about it here in a second. I got to download it off.
Yes.
Get
okay.
Going here.
Jerry?
Yep.
So Jared.
Okay, home. That's what I'm talking about. Home.
Yeah.
That's your construction for the home.
Yep.
Okay. Talk about that.
Sure.
Jerry, okay.
Pulling it up.
I'm pulling it up. Let me pull it up on the Zoom here. Share the screen.
This is very recent.
Yeah, this is brand new, hot off the press data for everybody. See, what you see here is new residential construction, so homes in August of 2020. So the next release is going to be in 6 days, October 20th. So you can see right here, this is how many building permits we're at this point. I believe it's for the whole year, and housing starts and then housing completion.
You mean the whole year to August, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a building permits.
Right. So this is, so if you look at on the right, this is just showing that our pace is catching back up. We've only seen one small dip at the end of August, but we're kind of just leveled off. We're just keeping steady on that slow increase.
Do you have a data compared to the last couple of years, at least before the virus?
We have that from a prior presentation. Maybe let's pull up.
Okay, Leslie.
I don't have that on that computer, but I have that data.
Okay, we can come back to it. But at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay, at least from what we see right now, it's really, I think, picking up. It's very strong. Not just for that, because old house, Leslie, you told me any houses on the market for 7 days, it's gone, right?
Oh, 7 days, 24 hours.
24 hours, it's gone.
It's selling. So if you're building it, it's going to sell.
Right, exactly.
It's a good spot to be.
Exactly. I think because of that, I think the one reason for that, as you guys know, I understand that the mortgage rate is very, very low. Right?
Super low. In fact, I have data around that. I just need 2 seconds to
So let's look at the market rate. I thought it's low. It's
you just keep chit-chatting. How's the weather? Have you had a nice
weather
cup
is
of
good.
coffee?
No. I don't care about that. I care about the lights. Okay. I can chit-chat about lights.
Is there a light bulb that's best for your cup of coffee?
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely. No. So when doing that, so I want to do 2 things today. Number 1 is home. Number 2 is commercial buildings. Okay. So let's stay with the home for a while. Okay, let's home for a while.
Bought a home.
Right, you just bought a home, right? So let's say it's a brand new home, brand new one, okay? In terms of lights, okay? Would you tell me, Jerry, if you start from brand new, okay?
Yeah.
You're a young kid, okay? You know the new stuff, new construction. Right. If I said you wish to have 3 things in your house with the lighting, what kind of 3 things you would like to have?
That's definitely going to be downlights. That's a big one. Right?
No, I'm not talking about downlights. I'm talking about the functionality. Okay. Downlights, A bulbs, G bulbs, decals, all the things being given. Okay.
Yeah.
But with this lighting stuff, general, what are 3 things you would like to have?
I want to have.
This is unrehearsed, so you know I'm asking those questions. There's
Making
what
me
the
think
heck
on the
he's talking
spot,
about.
yeah. So
Leslie, go first.
Well, I'm fussy, so
Okay.
I would like to be able to dim
Okay,
my
let's say
things.
again.
Dimming's super important to me because I like different light levels during different times of the day.
Okay.
I'm also
second one.
incredibly fussy about my aesthetic. So I have a lot of artwork in my home,
Yeah.
and I want a different color temperature for that versus just general illumination.
Okay.
So I'm very fussy about color temperatures.
Okay, number 3.
And then I'm also very fussy about shapes.
Shapes.
So I want different glass shapes with things like filament lamps.
Okay. Anything else?
I like my home to be kind of
Keep going.
bright. Like I like to be able to see a lot. It makes it feel open inside whenever it's
Still
nice.
open inside,
Yeah.
right? So in other words, that's what we're talking about the color. However, okay, could be. I really think in my house, I like to have everything is a holistic.
Well, you like bringing the outside in.
I would
Yeah,
like to bring
that'd be
outside in.
great.
You know what I mean? You like to have a white. It's a color issue between 18 to 65. You know what I mean? It's a color issue. You can pick whatever color you want, but I like to have the holistic in. Okay. So that being said, keep going. What else you like to have in the modern days?
In the modern days.
Right. Okay. Let's
Like,
do it.
you want some styles? Is that what you're asking?
No, let's not. We're not in the style business. We're in a basic lighting, guys. Okay, but
Yeah.
what are other things that you have? For instance, when you walk into your house, okay, how you want the lights to behave its own way. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Do you think you have to something in?
Someone chatted in that they would like it to be remote, like
Remote?
remote controlled, so you can let
That's
it
cool.
look like you're home when you're not home.
Put some smart stuff in there.
So in other words, remote things relate to the smart, right?
Right.
Simple smart, not complicated smart. So
Yep. You know what I would love for that?
right?
My basement
Yeah.
has the light switch at the bottom of the steps,
Sure.
and it's
Right.
freaking dark down there.
Right.
So I don't really like to go down the steps. If I could remotely just put a new remote at the top of the steps without running any wiring, because I don't want to pay an electrician,
Sure.
it would be great to just put my switch
Right.
on.
So yeah, in
Well,
other
Spiro
words.
and I play one on TV.
Yeah,
So-
It's
yeah.
affordable.
Help me out.
So yeah, in other words,
Yeah.
is you really like to have in your house, no matter where they are, your basic like to do is you walk in, walk out, the lights will follow you.
Yeah.
Wherever you're walking, that let's say your living room, right? In general,
Yeah.
okay, and you walk in living room to do certain things. You walk out the living room. Let's say we set for 20 minutes, the lights is just off because you're in the kitchen right now.
Yeah.
Right, and just the you would like to have lights as a segment. Let's say segment. That means living room segment, kitchen segment. When you move from one segment to the other segment, the lights will follow you, right?
Yeah.
When you halfway step into your kitchen lights are already out. If you stay in the kitchen for 15, 20 minutes, automatically your living room will be off. You just, you know what I mean? Every time you try to step into the next one, okay, close it off, the next segment is on.
Yeah. To have that ability.
Paul, right?
Sounds pretty fancy, Alice.
Is it
pretty
fancy,
fancy.
fancy, right?
Yeah.
Let's do the fancy
Yeah.
stuff, okay? People, okay, I tell you, okay, your guys may not, but I go to bathroom quite often, okay? So let's say in the middle of night,
Not
right?
rehearsed.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me say this.
Good to
this,
know.
right? It's
Yeah.
good to know, right?
Yeah.
I think.
know what else
Right, am I right? But
Yeah.
let's slow down here, guys. Slow down here. So that means even including hotels. Let's say the bathrooms are next to the living room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if we have a certain devices before you even get into your bathroom, it knows you are going to that direction, and the bedroom
It's on.
lights is on.
Flips on. Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I think, it's cool stuff.
It makes your home feel very smart, like those some
Correct.
of the futuristic homes you see in the movies.
If
on
you
TV.
see the movies, right?
Yeah.
So I think, so if you summarize all those things, okay, I think dimming is giving, okay?
Yeah.
Let's look at summarize because I think it's important, guys, okay? Color is important.
Super
Very
important.
Okay, shapes is called fussy, okay? That only the fussy lady will go
Yeah.
after
Only the
shape.
fussy lady cares about that.
Obviously, the holistic is a fussy me like what I have. But I think smart stuff is very, very important. So if you summarize all those things, I think two things are very important in our life.
Mhm.
Number one
Yes.
is if you're talking about colors, Obviously, you cannot get whatever you wish for, but I think we can give you at least 2 colors.
Yeah. 2 colors would be
Can,
nice.
can we? Let's start some
Two-
baby
2
steps.
colors would be nice.
Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
So
I usually use about 2 colors.
2 colors, right?
Yeah.
So if we put it here, we put 2 colors here, okay? Right?
Yeah.
So that's important, right? Obviously, whatever the color you pick, we would like to relate to do the dimming side. So taking care of dimming and the color at the same time into
Yeah.
one unit,
I do like dimming. Dimming's fun.
right? Dimming is cool. So based on
Sets
that,
the mood for
Yes,
dinner.
yep.
exactly. So let's take a baby step. Baby steps, I believe, is 2 colors. You got to have 2 colors, okay?
Uh-huh.
Right. This morning we had a meeting. Mike Shoker just said, "Hey, I would like to have a white color in my bedroom." I thought he had to have a red light in his
He's a
bedroom,
little
but he
weird,
said he
though.
wants to have a
Yeah,
white
right.
color. I don't know why he needs a white color. Hey, but everybody has a preference.
We
Right?
don't judge you.
Everybody
Yeah.
has a preference, okay? So the preference is go by 2 colors.
Right.
Now, because of 2 colors, we can shift the colors, okay?
Yeah.
For instance, Jerry, you may like to have a 2741, right?
Yeah.
But Paul said, you know what? I like to have a 243000.
Yeah.
But no matter which one, it's 2 colors.
Right.
Leslie, do you agree? 2 colors, at least we will make you a little happy, not super happy, but little happy.
Not so
Just start
fussy.
with the 2 colors.
I already have that in my house. I have the color flip.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm
One
extra
thing
fancy.
we are pushing
You are
very,
extra
very
fancy.
hard is this color flip. I think a color flip is something we have to aggressively introducing to our, like, Paul, what do you guys think, right? Again, 2700, turn off, turn back on 41.
So I
Okay?
can see this. I got a perfect application for that, Alice. And
Yeah.
it makes me think about, we were over at your house and you were
Yeah,
cooking.
maybe we have the light
Yeah.
spec.
We
Right.
were at
You
your
were
house
cooking.
the other day.
And you were cooking. And with
I
that,
tell
you
you,
could flip the lights, had them installed
Right.
there.
I need to flip
Over
to
because
41
you have a
for,
big
cooking.
island.
Yeah.
And you flipped them on to 41
Yeah.
for
okay,
cooking.
exactly, for
Yeah,
cooking.
because you wanted to see a little better,
Sure.
see all that
And
stuff.
then when you were done, you whoop, whoop, flipped them to
Flipped it and you
27
created that
For us to
nice
eat.
atmospheric mood
for
to
us
eat
to
in.
have a nice,
Nice dinner.
go through
And
the
then you gotta flip
buffet.
it
Yeah.
back when you
Mhm.
gotta clean.
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly. It is. I tell you.
It's
Okay.
very personal.
Also, guys, do you guys remember? Okay. Obviously, people, you have this. So we have another technology for dim to one, but you have to using dim things to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But do you guys realize, Paul? Actually, dimming devices on the wall maybe constitute less than 20%.
Yeah. Not
Majority
many people
today
have.
is
Yeah,
just
I
a
don't
switch.
have them.
Yeah.
You have to have a switch.
Yeah. You don't have a dimmer in your house,
We
Jared?
don't.
No,
Oh,
right?
man.
It switch, right? They'll switch.
I feel
Now,
like I have an abnormal amount of dimmers in my house.
yeah,
What's
it's
the
you.
normal
Okay,
amount?
you're a strange
I have
person.
like 5
Okay,
or
right.
6 dimmers.
You are a
Six
strange
is
person.
wild.
I think I
But
have one, and
normally,
that's
let's
it.
say normally, we want to
Like
serve.
most people have like 1.
I know one.
Yeah.
We want to serve the majority of people, not like you. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I
Okay.
also
We,
wanna
we
put it- I have
understand.
a
We
small
want to give
house.
people a
It's a
common
lot.
way to
Yeah.
have enjoy the colors, which
Right.
are 2 colors. I think so. That being said, okay, why I said I didn't put the shapes as a way because what we try to do, let's say as we talk about right now, we introduce the A bombs.
Yep.
Then we instant release the BR30.
Yep.
We instant release all the recess cam.
Mhm.
We right after that we instant release all the pot lamps. And believe it or not, this morning or last night during my China phone calls, we already start engage something like you will love it. We are doing on the filament bulbs. We're able to flip the
Cool.
colors on the filament.
That's
Wait,
gonna
you
be
told
really
me
cool.
last week we couldn't do that.
I know she
well,
yeah, but
that
you
was
know,
last week.
See what China can do.
you see, here's what I do, okay?
I love our engineering team.
You see, here's what I do. I tell Leslie, so no, you cannot do that. But at the same time, at 8:30, I do this. You son of the gun, give me the filament flip. Guess what? I do that for 3 days. They come back to me and say, Alice,
Here it
okay,
is.
don't touch us anymore. I get you the filament. Okay. But do you guys, to do that, actually pretty complicated on filament because of filament, you need 144 volts. Okay, that means they all have to
Right.
line up. Now they have to figure it out. Okay, they are thinking about put 6 filaments in it, so 3 and 3. So now getting complicated because 6 filaments, okay, has to add together as 144.
Right.
So that's a challenge they're doing. It's doable, but they have to do it, or they have to do a back-to-back filament.
That'd be
Okay, because
interesting.
for Europe, the 220 volt, it's easy.
Yeah.
Right? Because the 220 volt, and all you have to do is the double,
Okay.
the film. Now, in US, we use the 120 volt, so up to 144, that become a little bit challenging. So they said, stay cool, we'll get you the stuff you need.
Stay cool.
This Alice, no, what they say is go to bed. You know, have a couple drinks, go to bed.
We'll
We'll
work on it.
work hard for you, okay? So that being said, we are producing the full line of what we call the color flip, okay? When you do that, actually, you literally open up everything. Like I said earlier, you can do a normally 27, like what I show you right now. Also, it memorizes. Remember that?
Yeah, let's show the memories.
Okay. Do you guys remember what the last time we was on?
I think it was on 41.
We'll find out.
No.
It
It's
was
on
on
27.
27?
He always ends on 27.
I'm always end up. You see, Paul learn. You guys never learn. Paul always learn. You know, right?
Let's see here. There it is.
I always end up on 27. You thought I did on 41, but the last minute I kind of
tricked you.
hiding behind
I
me.
was-
Click. I'll put it back to. Then I try to fool those guys.
He's
Oh,
faster than me.
do you
It's
remember?
pretty fast.
So again,
Play the lottery.
these two colors I think is enough for everybody in
Yeah.
our normal life.
Mhm.
Okay, and then these two colors really flips. Okay, I still believe two colors should be wonderful. I think it should be 27 to 41. That's the common color.
Yeah.
And for home, maybe we have to do in the 24.
Yeah.
We have to do a 24 and a 3000.
Yeah, that would be
And
nice.
then the filament side, what I like to do is we're working on it is 18 to 27. Does that make sense to you, Leslie? You can flip it.
Yeah.
A normal home light, boom, it's a very warm color,
I like that.
So
right? You can flip those two, you know.
Jared bought a new house, huh?
Yeah.
And the holidays are coming up. You're gonna have to decorate your house, aren't you, Jared?
Yeah, I think we are.
Huh.
Okay. Now,
What kind of lights are you gonna put in?
right, what kind of lights do you like to have? Or
Probably-
it's a right.
We'll probably go and buy those old junky or just glass colored bulbs that you put in the front of the house like that and just replace them. It's
You're gonna
probably
go
our first plan.
Change them out all?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably just change them
Okay.
out.
Change
Sounds
it
like a lot
out.
of
But
work.
you know what? That's what we do. We don't have to change out because when we do a color flip, you're always thinking about, we talk about CCT, but we're able to flip to any colors you want. Any colors you want.
Wait
So-
a second. So that means that we could go from 27 to red for the holidays
Yes,
or
Yeah.
green?
right.
So I could put one of each in the front of my house?
Yes. Yes. Flip it.
That's pretty cool.
Flip it. This is called color flip. Two colors. I can flip any colors you want. I can, if you don't want a 27, I tell you, if you don't want 27,
Right.
let me do another crazy stuff, right?
Uh-oh.
I can put a red and a green.
Ooh,
I can flip from the red to the green,
that would be interesting.
That
Okay.
might be.
right? So one
Or you
night
could just.
you do red. The next night you turn off the background and
Yeah.
become green, and you are driving people nuts. What the heck is he doing?
Yeah,
My neighbors like to
Stand there.
complain, so I think I should take advantage
Definitely
of
do
that.
that.
just stand there. Two switches.
Set to two switches. Okay, so
I'll have Paul come over and he can do the garage and I can
Yeah,
do the.
that would.
Oh, I'm not kidding here. Think about this, right?
Fun.
Yeah.
Right.
maybe.
I mean, every night you can switch the colors. I tell you, one night is red, one night is green.
Wow.
And that's pretty cool.
You just always be Christmas ready.
Always Christmas. You know what I mean? That's what to do. So for that reason, by the way, I should mention that at the end of the show, but I can mention that right now.
What?
We
Uh-oh,
are-
no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Here he goes.
We are give away 10 of the red from 27 to red, 10 of the from the 27 to green, and 10 of 27 to blue. So if you
Wow.
register with us asking questions, we're going to have a product. We'll be here next 10 days. We'll send that to you. It's for the holidays, flips, or 27 to another color. Right now, we define as red, blue, green. Okay. Now, based on that, not just you look at the regular holidays, okay,
Mhm.
and you can look at all the holidays colors, and you can look at all the events. Like for instance, Leslie mentioned one day they have this thing. They do the green color. What the
St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, wait, exactly, right? St.
Oh,
Patrick's Day,
You mean light it up green for the soldiers?
yeah, you see what I mean?
That's
You-
what I
you
was
can
thinking,
do-
not the St.
you can
Patrick's
do
Day.
all those
Somebody
things.
put some whiskey on my desk this
Right,
morning.
yeah.
You see what I mean? You can do all those things. This is really fun. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because hey, regular day is a regular day. You need a regular lights, but occasionally you need those things you put out there. It's guys. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful concept. Okay, I want to expand this concept to make sure every single house should have color flip in every single socket.
That's a
give
really
you-
cool product.
that give you everybody really the concept. This new concept we're introducing right now.
I think it's a great concept.
Is that a great concept? Okay, this is my first concept, okay?
Okay.
Okay, the second concept, I'm working on it and we're releasing that, is accomplish what we call the futuristic now. Like I said, okay, wherever Jerry walk into the segment, leaving
Yeah.
the kitchen, then the lights will follow you, right?
Yeah.
Not just the lights will follow you, the lights have to follow you from one segment to the other, which means that the whole
Yeah.
room will light up at the same time, not just single one or two.
Yeah, because that would be annoying.
That'll be annoying,
One
right?
at a time.
One at a time, right? So that's why,
Ellis, you've had a request.
Yeah.
Can you please beat the China team until the Solistic color flip is ready? Exact quote from someone, and they have to read it because they don't believe me. I did not.
man, okay. Let me
No one
say
believe,
this.
exact quote. Thank you.
Let me say this, I should have a statistic ready the end of November. I will have products available. I just couldn't hit that for the holidays. I think we should have a product standing in December, sometimes in December for sure.
That's still enough time. to
Thank
get
you
there
for that.
before Christmas.
Actually, you hit right exactly what I'm thinking. Again, I need to combine the solistic back to the color flip. So if you think about from 1 to 4, end up being one category altogether, okay? Which means all the color flip is dimming, 2 colors with all the shapes with the solistic in. Thank you for that. Okay, you are reading my mind now, okay? So it's kind of, I try to kind of
Yeah,
save that one
save it for later.
for later or for a year from now or for a month from now.
Yeah.
And you try to remind everybody what's in my mind. Thank you.
Jumped ahead.
Okay, you jump
Yeah,
ahead.
took
You will
that
get
card
that.
right out of your
Yeah.
Okay, just remember that my first solistic color flip, whatever you want, you're going to get it. How about that? Nikki, remember that.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that being said, another technology we are completed, ready to roll out, maybe not right now, maybe in December, late November, December, is we have a chip. It's designed by ourselves. We have Bluetooth mesh and microwave together.
Oh, yeah.
One little chip like that.
Hmm.
We are put that chip into every fixture and every light bulb.
So we
That'd be
might need
cool.
to rewind a little bit on the microwave and explain what that does for.
Okay, would you tell people what a microwave will do?
So what Ellis is
What the
referring
microwave
to.
will do that to you, okay?
Right, so you have a little chip now that goes inside, let's say a panel or a
Okay.
light bulb or whatever.
Okay, let's start with this,
Okay, let's start with that.
Old days or today,
Old days,
people using called passive infrared
yes. Passive infrared. And we're talking about sensors.
sensors,
So
It's that big, it
occupancy
is.
sensors. is
okay?
what we're
That's
talking
the worst case, right?
about. Right,
Let's look at the good case. Good case is you have a little one like this, but
Yep.
still see how big it is?
yep, very large. And probably doesn't have a good detection area because
Right.
it's such a small.
I don't have a light bulb
Right.
here with me. Actually, people have the sensors on the light bulb, like a dimple on the top of the light bulb.
Yeah.
Am I right, Paul?
Yes, you are correct, Ellis. I don't know.
Actually, people literally have a light bulb,
Yeah.
has that thing,
Yep,
smaller version, that big dimple right on
put
top
it right
of
on
that.
top there, yep.
Okay, now, the reason for that, Paul, right?
Yeah.
Because the infrared has to be direct exposed to it to sensing you.
Right, right.
Okay.
So it sends out an infrared signal and it's looking for movement there.
Looking for the moves of that,
Mhm.
okay? Now, how about microwave?
Now, in the microwave, okay, works off a little bit different technology. So it sends out that microwave then, And when it senses movement in the room, it doesn't need this big lens and everything that Ellis just showed you. It doesn't need all that. It can be completely sealed in here, just like that. In the microwave, and because it's microwave,
it can
it
penetrate
can go through the
plastic.
plastic, whereas the infrared gets blocked by the plastic. Plastic blocks a lot of infrared.
I thought I have open unit here. Right? So, do you guys have
Oh, we
open
had
unit?
an open.
Yeah, yeah,
slide
yeah.
box.
Around somewhere.
Here, let me
No,
show
Leslie,
you.
There it
would
is.
you show them that
I will.
chip inside?
Yeah, I know. I'm
So look at that chip inside.
worried about
Okay.
these.
See how small it is? That little guy
Yeah,
here?
it's a
So small.
Leslie's fingernail. Only Leslie's fingernail. That's how small.
Really need to paint the nails.
Right. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to show your nails.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Right. You need to take care of your nails.
Yeah, you
Okay.
do need to take care of your nails, you know?
Can I take tomorrow off?
Yes,
to
yes,
get the
yes.
nails
But make sure come to the duty 8:30 in the morning. Okay, you
Yeah,
can do
you
whatever
just
you
have
want.
to be here 8:30 to 5, then you can get your nails.
You can do whatever you want after that. Okay. You see what I mean? And all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you can have a regular light bulb, and that thing's inside. You even don't know about it.
Yeah, so the microwave's
Okay.
hidden in there.
I
You don't
really-
know it's there.
I
You
really
even don't know
want
it's
this.
there. Yes.
I really want that for when I walk in my house.
Yeah.
Because when you walk in, I usually get home late at night because I'm busy doing things. And then there's no lights on at my house. So I walk into a dark house.
These would be nice for like an outdoor product too.
Mhm.
Like, you know, if you have like an outdoor globe or something like
Sure.
that, doesn't have a sensor on
Right.
it already, then it'll go off and on.
So
I would like
let's do
that
the
as well, to
comparison.
Make my neighbors
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, I
Right.
like
There are
that.
certain sensors out there. Okay. For instance, they have wall sensors, right?
Yeah,
That used to be a switch on it. It's wall. Let's say commonly, one thing
Yeah.
I hate the
they're
most.
putting this on there.
I tell you what I hate the most. Okay. Let's say our
Our bathrooms?
Our bathroom here
Yep.
connect to the exercise room, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Sometimes you have a wall here.
Yep.
You have a door here.
Yep.
You open the door, then you have to do hello, I'm here.
Yes, that's true. I've experienced that as
Am I
well.
right?
That's why I knew what you were talking
I
about.
tell you,
Yeah.
our bathroom here, it's on the ceiling. I have to do that.
Yes,
Hello,
yes.
I'm here. It's just like, what the heck, you know what I mean? Because the passive infrared is very insensitive.
Right,
You know,
it's
it
not- yeah,
also has a delay in it.
Yeah, it has a delay. That's a fact. Yes.
No, right? Is that what happened?
Yep.
So actually, it is because those sensors being installed in different directions, it blocked the movements on other directions.
Right.
You know what I
When
mean?
you come in here, it doesn't see
Yeah,
it.
which way you come in really become an issue. So our concept is this: is let's say your home, even in the office, let's your home. Let's assume your kitchen. Jerry, how many lights in your kitchen?
I think I have 6 downlights.
6. Okay.
6 downlights in the kitchen.
Paul, how
Okay.
many in your kitchen?
Well, I have a big
It's okay.
fixture, so I have 2 in there.
2 of them.
But
Leslie, how many in your kitchen?
I have 5.
5.
No, 6.
6. Nikki, how do you
I
have?
have 2 in
Yeah,
my
2
little
in the middle.
picture.
Okay. So normally, if you talk about recess can, you have about 6, 2 and a 6. Okay. So what if just take a recess can example. Okay.
yeah.
All 6 cans has a sensor inside.
Mhm.
That means no matter what you do, doesn't matter where you come from,
It's on.
boom, it's on.
Whole thing.
It doesn't matter. Because there's 6 sensors instead of 1. Because hey, if you want to, Leslie, like a fussy lady, she comes home at a dark, right?
Yeah.
And if she has to do this,
Yeah.
then what you have her nuts.
It's gonna be really fussy.
You know what I mean? But you know what? For Leslie, even she approached to the door,
Yeah.
the light is on. Why? Because the microwave also able to penetrate through the door in a certain extent, right?
Right.
Even before you move the door, the light is on for her.
Which is good because
I
you want
love
that
it.
light to be
Right.
on before you actually get in.
Then we put 6 sensors in the room, right? Then, like I said, it will turn on one way or the other. Now, if you don't do how do I say it? If you don't using the Bluetooth mesh,
Sure.
that means when you getting approach, you may only see the first lights on.
Yeah,
The other 5 still off
we
because
haven't
you're
even
getting
talked
headed
about
closer
that.
and closer, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we put all the micro, the Bluetooth mesh in all 6 of them in there, right? It's not one triggers, Yeah. The other 5 turn on at the
So
same
we have to
time.
back up now. We've been talking about microwave. We never talked about the Bluetooth.
Right.
On this
Okay,
house.
right. That's why, Paul, would you explain my thoughts? Why
Yeah,
I put a
yeah, I gotcha.
microwave and Bluetooth
Yes.
together? There's a
So-
reason for it.
So the reason that Ellis is doing that, and this is very innovative, by the way. So he puts the microwave, and this is just one of our smart boxes. I'm using it as an example. So we have a microwave chip in here. It shoots that microwave out, detects motion.
Right.
But Ellis said, that's not enough for me. I need more. So he put a Bluetooth chip in here too. And what the Bluetooth chip does then, it says, oh, I have another device over here and another one over here. Let's use this as an example. So this sees it, and this has the same technology in it. So this goes, hey, I saw something. And it says, you need to turn on too via the Bluetooth
In the group.
in the group.
What?
In the group.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
So it makes it super smart using the Bluetooth technology as communication.
Right.
So now all your lights can communicate with each other
Correct.
and tell each other, hey, I saw something, turn on.
Turn on. Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
If I have one in this one,
Yep.
this guy sees something,
Yep.
tell this guy say turn on.
Turn on.
Because we're in the same group.
Same group.
Turn on, turn on.
I'm in that room too. Turn on.
I tell you, I think it will work, Paul.
I think it's going to work out really
Okay,
good.
but this is a challenge to us because we put two technologies together into one,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, it was a brilliant
We
idea.
combine together for Bluetooth and the microwave at the same time. That we're going to install into every single lighting devices.
Yes.
That means all of a sudden they all talk to each other. All of a sudden.
And you can
Right.
control them.
And you can control that one too. Not, but after if that you don't have the control, you
Yeah.
don't really care. Okay.
No, I
You
don't.
just walk in, walk
I
out.
don't.
Okay. But this one will help you to dim it.
I can dim it.
You dim to a certain level, that's it.
Dim it down
After
if I want
that,
now.
the unit will take care of that for you.
Yeah.
Walk in, walk out.
'Cause
Okay.
not everybody's Leslie and has like 8 dimmers in their room.
Right.
Home. So.
Okay. So that's I think so just to think about this with the color flip, okay, right now we're talking about, okay, 2 colors plus this dividing control system we're putting together as we speak right now. That will make your home into a different level. Number one, it gives you a multitask of the lights level and the colors you need when you do certain things.
Mhm.
When you're cutting, you need a certain lights. When you're cooking, you need a certain lights. When you do the cleaning, you need a certain lights. When you do the working, you need a certain lights.
Yep.
When you're relaxing, you need something too. When you're drinking glasses wine, you need something too. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That really will help redesign your home lighting. And obviously with the solistic in it, like you mentioned that to you or to me, that's excellent. In the meantime, okay, since you have 2 different light level, then you can literally walk in, walk out, do whatever you want. Okay. By the way, just for your information, okay, I think this color flips eventually we're going to put into our control devices in there too. But let's just wait, take one step at a time. Otherwise, I have nothing to sell next year. Okay. I have to
I
sell.
gotta have something
Right.
to sell next year.
You see what I mean? I have to sell something
Yeah, I gotta
every
sell
year.
something.
So sorry about that, guys. Even I have all the things hidden in my closet, okay, working on it, but I have to wait, okay? Right, Paul?
Don't want to release it too early.
Don't really sort it. So that give you guys idea. But color flips is available this month, and we're going to complete our line the next 45 days. That's something we're going to push extremely hard. Also, the holidays coming. We're using this concept, not just able to light up your house, we're able to use the same bulb. You don't have to change them anymore, right? Scott, the guy who is a sales guy in charge of sales team, he said, oh God, I don't have to switch the light bulbs anymore. No, you don't. All you have to do is
Very easy now.
flip it. Okay, so that's our thoughts when you do a new construction, also for the older one. But new construction, we need to tell people that's exactly what we need. We need to educate the new homeowners with a new home, new home. They should tell their contractors, contact the TCP. We would like to have the color flip over there.
Absolutely.
Do
Put
you
that
agree?
color flip in the kitchen, I think is the best application. The
To
dining
start
room,
with,
the living room.
Mm.
Put it somewhere because, you know, you can create that ambience depending on the time of day or
Correct.
what your task you're doing.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
great.
So many different applications for that. I believe as long as products like that are available in the market, people will become the necessity. Everybody eventually will say, hey, we need 2 colors.
Yep.
Maybe each person have a different preference about 2 colors.
Right.
But 2 color concept
Yep.
is become the norm. we have to have it.
Yeah, and even in the same household, let's say you like 5,000K and I like
Right.
41, you could color flip it to your preference,
Right.
whoever's there in
Okay,
that room at the time.
and you see the numbers going up like a crazy. Now,
Yeah.
Paul, let's
All right.
quickly walk through the commercial.
commercial.
Actually, if you look at, we talk about all TCP high base.
Sure, we always talk about those.
We talk about all the TCP DT program with the commercial downlines.
We always talk about those too. Love these things.
Okay, we talk about all the strips and the vapor type,
Yes, absolutely.
right? We talk about all the outdoor lighting from the wall pack to area lighting.
Mhm.
That, in my opinion, the 5 different groups of the products we're offering right now, okay,
Yeah.
will pretty much cover all the new construction out there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
So
agree with
what-
that, Ellis, because those are all the basic necessities that you need in a building.
right. What do you think? Is there anything else you think on the new construction we should pay attention to it? Because home is a little bit different, you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, I could see maybe if you want to put in some recessed cans or commercial cans in there, maybe something like that. On
Yes.
the inside, I could see that.
You can see that,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
know, normally if you look at high base, obviously, as you know, we have HBs, we have the
Yep.
we have HBN, which is remember there's tough little guys punch out a 32,000.
Yeah, that's a
but
great
those are
product.
so industrial
Very
side.
industrial
All
stuff.
they need is a lumen. Okay,
Yeah.
not really so-called a color flip will apply to those places.
Right.
Okay, right? That's
Yeah.
what that's what we go after lumens.
Right.
So yeah, in other words, I think we will have, I just give you a hint, okay, with the 445, we will have a more different design
Mm-hmm.
of the indoor lighting stuff coming out.
Yeah.
That's what helped for the new construction
commercial
side. But
side.
in general, I would say the commercial things is less complicated
Yeah.
than the home, because homeowners, people will have somebody like Leslie is very fussy.
Yeah,
That
she is.
we
very
have to
cool.
make fussy people happy.
Yeah.
But commercials is standardization.
Commercials
It's a
fairly
You have to
standard
follow the
on their
standard
stuff.
stuff. Okay,
You know, I
fussy will not play into that
Sure.
thing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, without getting into spec stuff, yes, it's all very standardized stuff.
Right.
GP strips, wall packs, commercial downlights, high base, DT panels, commercial cans.
Right. I think in a major in a commercial life, I still believe in a commercial, a brand new building is people are looking into one thing. I think what can do very good job for people is people looking for the lumen per watt,
Oh,
which is that they
Absolutely.
want to reach the certain lumen level,
Yep.
still with a very less wattage being used. I think this is kind of people looking into. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
I would
Everybody
agree with
wants to
that.
be bright. Everybody wants to be the
Least
more
amount
foot
of
candles
energy.
on the floor,
Mhm.
but everybody wants to use as minimal energy as possible.
Yes,
That is our specialty,
I would agree
right?
with that 100%.
Which is a lumen per watt in a
Mhm.
simple way to put it.
Yes,
Right.
we are very good at that.
Right, very good at. And obviously, we're very good with the colors. Normally, that color is easy than home color because you're talking about 5,000, 41,
Mhm.
35, and 3,000.
Yes,
So that 4 colors basically covers the majority of the business we do out there,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah, and we can do special colors if somebody needs it,
Special
you
colors
know.
just in case you need
But,
it.
yeah.
Okay, so that basically give you the construction lights we're talking about
Mhm.
today. Okay, and if you have a new ideas, if you have new concept, we just share with you ideas today, how we combine things together and not how we twist it. Okay, you can twist that for us. Okay, and you want to twist a certain way, definitely will listen and make sure you see the thing is until you try, you know,
Yeah,
and people say, oh my goodness. So sometimes when you have to twist the ideas, it may sound or feel like a weird, but you know what? Together with the team, Paul and I, the team, we would like to do the markup for you, and we'll give you our opinion. We'll tell you, hey, it's cool, hey, it's very exciting. Maybe, maybe not everybody will use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We will exchange those information. So don't hesitate. Reach out to us, okay? We work together as a team, try to venture into different variety of the lighting stuff as possible. So that's what I'm saying, Leslie, not just a project, but we also can have the show talk about specific lighting concepts or specific lighting systems.
Mhm.
Okay, I need you guys help us to twist it and twist it. You know, every time you twist it, you come out different concept. You just never know which
Right.
one will fly. But together, hey, we try 10, one fly, we'll all become a hero here. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Leslie, would you come here to finish the show
Well,
for us?
before you finish,
Yes.
I did want to, because I did take the time to pull it up, is some of the data
Oh,
so that
yeah,
we're not
okay.
just blowing some smoke.
Yeah.
This is from NEMA's data sources
Okay.
about what's going on. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff on this. But overall, mortgage rates are down.
Yeah.
And new home buying is up.
Wow.
And this is my favorite part. Low mortgage rates, housing shortage, fuel home construction boom.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then this one's interesting too, as far as real estate loans, commercial real estate loans versus residential real estate loans. I thought that was an interesting.
Wow. That's
graph
very
there.
interesting. Yeah.
And then this goes into non-residential construction. And again, that one's a little awkward. And I say that just because there's some trends up and some trends down,
Yeah.
depending on the market forecast. Here you kind of see that construction spend. Overall, it's up month over month, which is great from that. However, it's still not trending as well as it did in 2019. So we've got some catching up to do.
Yes, exactly.
Anyways,
The opportunities out
the
there,
opportunities
Leslie.
are out there in
Right.
both the residential and the commercial markets, Alice.
You see,
So don't give up.
Yeah.
It's there.
because another thing I think when we do those things, come out those twists, okay,
Mhm.
is this, is, you know, we are all facing a problem is the LED will last for quite long.
It'll last a bit.
Okay, but I always say this, why iPhone release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way, they just released 12.
The 12, yeah.
Okay, I saw the 12. They say it's a small. I want that smaller version because that's the thinnest version, the lightest. It's just like when you're holding your hand, you don't feel anything. Why people change that?
But you
because
have a perfectly good phone.
I know, but they twist it.
But you
okay?
want something a little smaller to sit in your pocket.
Right. So today we twisted 2 colors. Maybe a couple years from now, together as a team, we can twist it into another direction, give a new lights. That's how we keep our business going, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Let's all think about it. Let's go crazy together.
Well,
okay?
we're kind of at that forefront of innovation with
Sure.
our Solistic product and our Color Flip product and all the smart stuff and everything else that we kind of talked about today. So just think about that 3 years from now.
Sure,
Crazy.
exactly.
Blow your mind.
Crazy. Okay.
But with that, we really appreciate you taking the time joining us today. Again, if you have a topic, if you have an issue, if you have a case study, if you have something that you'd like to work with us live on, we'd love to hear from you. We're going to send out a thank you email, I think, too. And that's how we'll pick our selectors for our red and green color flips.
Yeah.
And then with that, we're going to ask you in that form, you know, if there's a topic you'd like to speak on, if there's something. In fact, we had somebody come up with a topic yesterday and we added it to the calendar. We're like, that's a great topic. It's about LED versus metal halides. We're going
Correct.
to talk about that later in the month. We're looking to fill up our calendar. So any ideas that you've got, shoot them our way because we'd love to talk to you about them. And with that, have a great rest of your Wednesday.